Hello, my name is Amanda Hamilton, and today I would like to share with you an immensely important topic that can occur within any corporation. Today, we will be discussing the condition known as burnout. But what is burnout? It is a common condition that can occur at any time, mainly in the workplace, but it can also happen with situations at home too. Think of the stress you feel when having to meet a deadline for a project. Now multiply that tenfold, then repeat that over the course of days, weeks, or even months. That is burnout. It is more common than we'd like to think. Next time you're at work, look around. You may just have a coworker dealing with burnout, and you may not have even noticed. Observe your managers and supervisors. Do they seem more irritated or tired than usual? Do they constantly complain about having a headache? Or maybe they aren't as enthusiastic as they usually are. They may just be suffering from burnout. During this presentation, we will be getting to the finer details of the hows and whys of this condition and how to prevent and eliminate them from the workplace. Did you know that there are multiple types of burnout? Each are caused by similar as well as different circumstances. First, we have overload burnout. This can occur when you are continuously working at an unsustainable pace. It can happen from racking up long hours without any mental or physical breaks, i.e., excessive overtime. Personally, I have seen this type of burnout commonly in warehouses, particularly during the holidays or other peak seasons. Next, we have under-challenged burnout. This can happen when you're not being challenged or stimulated enough by your job. It creates a lack of motivation, and that has a massive effect on your productivity. Imagine a job you had where you're doing amazing and you're always excited to go in, work, and learn new things. Now, months or maybe even years later, everything just stagnates and you're just stuck in the monotony of day-to-day tasks. Finally, we have neglect. You start to feel like you're losing your sense of purpose, finding it hard to stay engaged in your work, or you're not being recognized for your achievements and not getting those well-earned raises or promotions. This is There is a distinct lack of communication between you and your managers or supervisors, as well as a lack of empathy. So what are the symptoms of burnout, and how can we differentiate them from other issues? As you can see, we have a list of some of these symptoms, as well as what they can lead to if left untreated. These are exhaustion, reduced productivity, increased irritability or mood swings, depression, feeling useless, or a lack of self-esteem. Unfortunately, these can lead to mental and physical exhaustion, a loss of identity, or feeling a lack of accomplishment. So now that we know what burnout is and how it can occur, how do we stop it? How do we prevent it from happening to our team? That is precisely what we're going to discuss here today. We're going to learn the statistics of burnout and ways to help our team members better take care of themselves so they don't have to go through this. And if they're going through it, that they know they're not alone. Let's look at the statistics. How many people are affected by burnout? In a survey by Deloitte, a company interviewed by Fortune 500, showed that 77% of workers said that they had experienced burnout, and 90% of those said that stress had negatively impacted their work. On themeet.com, there are other statistics regarding women experiencing burnout more than their male counterparts, at a rate of 32% to 28%. Over half of these women are in a leadership position. Also, employees that have dependents are more likely to be burnt out as well. A study by the National Library of Medicine found that 68% of working mothers experience burnout, while only 42% of working fathers experience it. According to Indeed.com, during the COVID-19 pandemic, burnout from baby boomers increased from 24% to 31%, and Gen X went from 40% to 54%. On ThriveMyWay.com, they reported that income is another major factor to workers experiencing burnout. Mid-level employees whose salaries range from $30,000 to $60,000 suffer from burnout at a rate of 40% versus a 38% burnout for those making $100,000 and above. Remote workers, employees who work from home, have a higher chance of stress and burnout compared to their office coworkers. Now that we've established what burnout is and you've seen all the statistics, how do we help our team members? Well, we can offer apps such as Headspace and Groker. I've seen several companies utilize corporate subscription rates so that their employees have free access to such apps. Looking into wellness programs we can implement throughout the company. A lot of companies use these as well, and they work, offering things like financial counseling, monthly wellness challenges, or even activity clubs could help our team members immensely. There are so many other ways we can help our employees. Having good communication between management and team members. Being able to communicate with team members shows that we, as managers, care about them as human beings. It also builds a healthy work culture. Acknowledging accomplishments or other opportunities to improve skills. We tend to overlook the team members that are excelling in their positions for those who are underperforming. We can also offer team members the opportunity to improve or learn new skills so that they may accomplish greater things. Helping promote a healthy work-life balance is the utmost importance. Some examples of this include closing early on holidays, offering flexible schedules. When we're hiring team members, inform them of the demands they must meet for the position that they're being hired for. Our team members aren't the only ones that can suffer burnout. We as managers are just as susceptible to it. So, it's important to take care of ourselves so that we may be able to take care of our team members. Go to therapy, read or listen to a book, listen to a new podcast, exercise like walking or yoga and other things, meditation, clearing your head. Take time off when you need it. Go on that vacation that you've been wanting to go on for months. Or just stay home and relax. Catch up on chores or projects around the house. In conclusion, burnout can happen to anyone, old or young, rich or poor, from the entry-level interns to the CEO executives. It is important to know the signs and either prevent them or help eliminate them. As managers, it is our job to see that our team members stay happy, healthy, and excited to be at work. It just takes that first step. Finally, here's a list of references that I used in my research for this presentation. They're all hyperlinked, and feel free to check them out if you want to. Thank you, and have a lovely day.